Right on time. Let's see. What's the see? Pug right on time. I feel like this list is missing a Riddler. Not the greatest Riddler deck, probably, but probably don't want to leave without them. And then what did my sideboard have back in the day? We had Eldamer's Caldo. Lockdown, Bisa, Wrap Disguise, Fence Grid, Crib Bubble. Wait, my Tameshi Bloom list had Bubble. Vivian. Bubble. Tracker. I'm gonna throw everything in there. Front. Bisa. We'll see what makes sense. Or try and make sense. Wrap Disguise. Morning, Ted. Happy Monday to you too. I saw the good news. Fence Grid, Lavinia, Veil, Consign, Lockdown. Man, all these cards are pretty good. Might. Oh, there's the new elementals too, Wistfulness and stuff. So many cards you can play. Zeranorb. I think Zeranorb's just too bad on its own right. Like, Titania is not our main game plan or anything. Probably want to go up to 4 taps in some matchups. First halfling's kind of okay. Got pretty in DC and got one of the pass downs. Glad to come back to PT after losing 3-1. Dude, that was fast. Congrats. That's awesome. You must be on top of your game right now. Just got back from DC after you top 8 was Necro. How did it feel? So I tried the Gonti Machination Sorin build, and the whole Swiss, I felt like those cards were kind of okay, but I felt like I would have won these games if those cards were Signing Bloods, Edicts, Shellys for the most part. And then in the match I eventually lost, I just felt it. I just drew these Sorens and these Machinations, and I just wish I had Edicts and Signing Bloods and real cards. And so I'm pretty skeptical, but I like the splash. I like the access to surveil lands and fetch lands, and I like Professor is awesome. Charm, all these cards, all the green cards are good in small numbers. They're really nice. Probably better than just playing mono black. Azorius Eldrazi Breach. What? Is the title just bait? Azorius, okay. Forest Solitudes. You know how I feel about Forest Solitudes. You know how I feel about Mass Tunes. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of off Narset days right now, but could just be me being result oriented as the past few. Yeah, I mean, this looks closer to what I've been playing. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the stock list going around now, right? It's fine. Charm is okay. I mean, yeah, Charm is good in small numbers. You can't play too many unless you build around it, but Pillage the Bog was pretty good for me. I had two, maybe two is too many, but all right. I brewed this thing. You think you could like it if you want to take a look? Sure, Mataiolo. Welcome to chat. Uh, it's the sideboard. Okay, so you're playing Chantlock, Two Witness for Filia for Riddler, or Solitude's for. Yeah, I had a similar list. I think your list is a little too awkward. The lockdowns. I think you need to like streamline the deck a bit. And then I think Rumble is a bad card when you're not abusing the graveyard parts. I don't think Rumble is a modern power level card if you're not using the self mill. It's like fine, but I don't think it's good enough in your deck. You should play something else. You'll need that card. I mean, I guess you have two witness, so you can't. But that's I don't think that's enough to justify Rumble. Um, yeah, one of each. I mean, I'll just show you my list. I'll just show you. So I have this list, but this is straight blue white. I started as Bant. I would like to fit Witness in the deck, but splashing for double green cards. So I have Riddler and Ephemerate and Trainer. I don't have Philia though. I think Philia is all. I'm not sure I like Philia. And then maybe this is a little closer. As that's a way different take. Not way different, but I want to try this something like this at some point. Was Green Sun Halfling in Cup to power out Riddlers to lock people out. That's what I have right now. All right, let's try not get sidetracked too many times. Green Emeritus in. Yeah, I mean, you could. I should probably try that card. I kind of think it's just going to be worse than Witness. Um, I guess at some point I just need to make sure I have like a reasonable curve. Almost more important than specifically which card I'm playing. I mean, we're playing a combo deck, but still it kind of matters that you're. So I have the survey lands. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish, 9-ish 1 mana play. The Lotus Boom draws. Then on 2 I have Rumble Riddler, 6, and Surveil into a 1. I mean, the deck's going to be kind of heavy on the freeze because of Wargate, Tameshi, and stuff. Maybe I should just play 1 Teferi for now. That's incredibly sus. Just don't really know what to cut. I don't think I'm gonna play Endurance in my deck. I don't think Endurance makes sense. What hate cards am I worried about? Like, Vexing Bubble's not that big of a deal, right? I can cast it and still bring him back with Tameshi. Chalice. Chalice. Karn. Karn is a big one. I like the cheap artifacts of Tameshi. And I'm a pretty good Rab Disguise deck, right? I could maybe do one halfling and up to all Teferis. I think I want to do Force of Vigor. And Frown. Does Frown still beat anyone? Imagine that's the case. But yeah, I can just sack it. It's really good in some matchups. Am I playing some control? Nah, I'm gonna play this. Probably just this today. Maybe some Necro. Controls on the back burner for now. Another Lavinia. I can't really tutor for it. It's kind of a sweet card. Doesn't really stop Storm, right? I guess it can stop Paths and Flames. It's pretty good against Cascade, but they can kill it. Yeah, Durandus might just be better, right? Affinity, yeah, I mean, Magistrate. Magistrate without a way to tutor it. But, I mean, Ledigan is kind of soft to it. I did the Necro. I lost in the corridors. I got 2'd by Esper Blank. I saw their list after. They only had like two no more lives and 2 forces, and they kind of drew all of them in game 1 almost. I mean, I did draw 3 Necros, but it felt like they ran a little good there. I'm not gonna do halfling sideboard, I guess. All right, let's get the cards. I don't know why I did that. Should I just try form mine into matter? I don't have to. Pretty sounds about right. Yeah, why do I have M in front? I'm not even sure. Maybe I should change that at some point. Stop doing that. Never too late. Tamesh. What do we think about Tamesh? Studious first year has Spike. I think Spike's put that card in his deck, right? Was the Flare. I didn't want to watch him play with Studious first year the other day. Land tax. All right. Sideboard is slowly thrown together. All right, for people who've never seen that deck, we're playing a deck based around Lotus Bloom and Tameshi. And the goal is to get these two cards into play. You generate a lot of mana. You get Colossus into play. Either you draw it or you get it with Wargate. Now we have Mine into Matter. Like usually you need 4 lands in play to have the mana, I think. And then you do that. You have a bunch of lands in play because you bounce them all to Tameshi. Tameshi says 1 white, basically return a land to you control to its owner's hand, and then you return the Lotus Bloom. So for every land, you gain 2 mana. You play Colossus, you put all the lands back into play. You draw a lot of cards. You generate more mana. The next, you play another Colossus, you generate more mana. And then the kill is with Creator, Foothold Creator. Eventually, you get that one into play with Tameshi or not. You give your Colossus haste and you kill them. And I'm saying that, and I feel like only 1 Teferi is just a really big mistake. But you know what's a really big mistake too? Is there black bordered wood elf? Let's see. I'm gonna try to get a wood elf from Mana Traders. Oh, 7th edition. This 9's probably also gonna be white bordered. Yeah, because Teferi is all. Yeah, it's just another white bordered one. Oh well. Oh, you gave me 9th edition too. Didn't you? You're like, no, not today. Well, it can be our little, all our mascots. Yeah, only 1 tap sounds really sus. But I'm not. Maybe I should just trim on Wargate, or we also have like some Ice Steel Titania payoffs for Green Sun Zenith. Let's just do only 3 Wargates. Now that we have Mine into Matter, maybe we don't need as many Wargates to get Lotus going. Also have Rumble, milling the Lotus, getting it back with Tameshi. And then the sideboard I kind of threw together with some good hate cards and stuff, so we'll see. We'll see how that one works out. The mana is kind of the usual, the Dried Arbor, the fetches, the Shocklands, the Surveillance, the basics, Ottawa, all that good stuff. I do like Tamesh. Got a better ring to it than Tameshi, honestly. Link, yeah, I'll upload the deck list. My bad. Yeah, what's up with that? It is like kind of. Alright, pretty awkward hands. Green. This brings back Prison too, right? Oh, this draws you a card too. When you use the ability, right? Alright, yeah. I feel like this hand is keepable. But no Lotus in your opening hand is so much worse. Alright, this looks better. Keep Dub's Lotus, keep Slush, ending all the fetch lands. Easy Temple Garden. Probably gonna get blue whites. I just want to see what to surveil into. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna want. I have souls. Alright. Sure. Spell is a spell. Let me upload the deck list real quick for people who want the lists. Modern. Bloom. Format modern. Archetype combo. There we go. Wait, did their alert not play? Safekeeper, no thanks. Tameshi is probably the closest modern playable card we have. Yeah, it's pretty good. Did I not hear they played? Okay, I guess my speakers were just off. Thanks, Jarvis. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Unless they have weird, like, Orange Chance main deck, I should be good. No, I was going to say Sunless play Reprieve, but I'm thinking about the Boros Land Destruction deck. I wonder if we had Surveillance. I don't think we had Surveillance, or I guess there's an easy way to find out. Oh no, we had Surveillance and Rumble last time I played the deck. Oh, brother, really? So silly. Maybe I'm supposed to only suspend one. Was Mind into Matter in my deck, actually? That might be my mistake. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of lame, obviously. First game, double Lotus, and this is what happens. That's why I had Spell Pierce over Pending, actually. So what happens when they have to fairy is you just lose your Lotuses forever. Ooh. Why Wood Elves instead of second Sakura? Just better card. You can get a Surveillant. You'd have one Riddler in the bin and they're topping another one. Yeah, I messed up. I'm rusty. I should just suspend one Lotus, probably. Especially now as this game's already making me wish I had let's get green so we can hardcast Colossus and maybe second blue. This game's already making me wish I had 4 mine into matter. Oh, I fetched away my Tef. Alright, this is getting... I mean, not that Tef is great in this matchup, I guess. For me. Yeah, Magic is hard, especially when you're streaming. It's even harder. I feel like if had kept that first answer, I probably went, oh look, I'm so smart. I put Riddler in my deck, and it might bail me out because Riddler is a really silly card. Might still bail me out. All right, I only got one card. I forget how things work. So this is how we start the week with Spunnen just having it all. Little punt, little dumb having it all. Should have played Spell Pierce over Pending. Guess past Gab knew what he was doing. All right. You want to play a mopey game and do nothing? Fine by me. Might not be the worst Esper Origins deck. Top 8ing a challenge was Necro used up your luck for the week. Sorry. Wait, isn't the week end? Isn't that technically last week? I'm not sure how these things work. I wonder if them doing subtlety pitching their second Riddler was even right there. I need, yeah. My bad. I fetch now because I don't want to. I don't want to mill my basics. Dude, I still is such a messed up cards. Get an extra blocker. And then I guess I'm just gonna bounce. Maybe Pride's. Go. Yeah, for some reason that the eye twitch deck is also the rock. I think Americans are weird and count Sunday as a Thursday of the week. Oh, I'll try and do that. Okay, this and me both at TEF. Oh, maybe I was not. Did I already have that green? Maybe I should have drawn. I could have like a bunch of fetches in play for I also have woodlands, I guess. Oh, I got exiled. Oh, I have a Tameshi. I don't have a Lotus, do I? I don't have a static prison. What else can I green Sun Zenith for? Wood Elf, Titania. I'm at 9. I have the basic forest left. Basic forest, basic island. I can sign. Might be able to prevent the lifelink. Man, their Tev did so much work. The game would have not been close. How it works with Dryad if I block. Get double block. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. All right. I'm in a weird spot where Wargate doesn't. My one safekeeper is in the bin. Maybe I should play Zurin Orb. Because you can Tameshi Zero Warg. Can I really like no Wargate for some game-winning spell here? My Riddler is gone. Colossus doesn't do much. My Iciel is exiled. Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. I have the Woodlands in play. Yeah. Alright, so this is a combo you like. It's actually not the slowest thing to... I need to like remember how to do it properly. Lotus, pay, done, and too bad it doesn't like kind of work with oh, I forgot to float. So you can like sometimes when you're really tight on lands, you can just tag the first Colossus 0/0. It dies, but you get one more land trigger, and sometimes it's all you need. So this happens. Thank you, opponent. You were very good. Alright, Orim's Chant, bad. Magistrate, bad. Rav Disguise could be okay. Riddler could be okay. Tracker could be okay. Bubble could be okay. That's not that much I want to board out though. Really nothing I want to board out. My own thefts are probably pretty bad. Just because they're good at pressuring them and we have a bunch of 1/1s. Yeah, Foothold Crater to win. Grazer's probably not the greatest in the matchup. It's not very good against Guide, and it's not very good against Pride. I do Riddler, I'm gonna do both Rav Disguise. Don't think I want Veil, I don't think I want Consign. I'm worried that if I do too many Mopey like cards like Tracker and stuff, it's gonna be too much, especially if I'm cutting Grazer. Maybe I should keep Grazer in. Do you have any cards that get regged by Teferi? What I do is I used to trim Lotus because of Teferi, but now you have Mind into Matter. And then I don't think you ever want to cut the last Teferi just because when you pop off, I don't know, it seems always kind of fine. The mana is nice, the Safekeeper is nice. Yeah, I mean, no, I think you still suspend one, and if they have Tef, they have Tef. Obviously, it's hand dependent too. And the one Riddler was so good for me that I had to Solitude and it drew me a card. Grazer seems mid. Cut one Bloom. I don't want to cut Bloom with free Mind into Matter in my deck. But maybe I still could. Sure. I mean, Grazer on the draw is still kind of nice. I have a lot of like payoffs for the mana, and it might still, save me 5, 6, 7 damage. Seems like maybe I should have 4 pendings after sideboard, but I have 2 Rav Disguise, so I figured that was enough. You could turn into Band Mid in some of these matchups. Band Mid was the combo kill, like even maybe go onto 1 Colossus or... I just get basic planes here and not get punished too badly. Famous last words. I'll just get Temple Garden. And then let's do the pending first. Could have done Surveil Land plus cycling. Might have been better. I'd have played Philia. Right, of course I played Philia. Duh. As this is also higher upside if they if I draw an untapped land. Alright, Def Pride into Philia Riddler. Not a bad draw. Did they mull? Oh. Top 8. Play top. No, I just lost the quarters. I got 2 into quarters. Alright. It's got Lotus Bloom, right? Wait, how does Lotus Bloom work with Philia? It's fine. I'd have disputes. Wait, which feud do they have? No. Would have been amazing to surveil a Lotus away. See, I don't think you ever cut a Lotus. I guess suspending it is really bad against Consign. Does the deck just lose if Footfall gets exiled? I mean, you can probably get like an unbeatable board in most matchups. At 10. Actually, so if I cast it for 2, I can live one more turn. And I get to cycle. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast it for just 2. Alright, pretty good draw. Alright. Force dispute. Okay. See, that might be the problem with cards like Tracker. Might be too late in a game like that. Kind of tough. Tends to get better on the play. I guess I just not gonna do Rab Disguise on the play. Just a couple pendings. Yeah, I don't think I need the tracker. No, because I still into Tanya. Yeah, cutting load is kind of loose when you have Rumble, Tameshi, all that stuff. Feels like you have a lot of ways to get paid. Might still one to two Riddlers. Have a lot of cheap spells. Could trim a Wargate. Oh, that's tough. Guess I'll just do free Lotuses. I'll just trim a Rumble. Um, I can look. They're called Elisabeth, Princesse à Versailles. Tome 15 à 17. Should be easy for you to remember. Alright, pretty bad hands, but I guess I'll keep. This is why maybe I shouldn't keep cut Rumble in my Tameshi deck. We need Teferi. We maybe don't need Teferi that badly. I mean, they have like a lot of counters for it, so it's not even that amazing. Better than G1 hands. I don't remember what my G1 hand was. My G1 mulligan. Oh, the double load is getting countered, and I still won. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny. I won that game, and then game two, my hand was pretty good, but they just had the Riddler all interaction, and see that doesn't really do that much, right? It's only Lotus if it's on the stack. I think they got all lost in the sauce was that one. All right, hopefully that's not too greedy. I'm just gonna play Tameshi first. It's a blocker. It might scare them. If I play Dryad and they go to Fairy, it just feels so bad. Huh. Why are they doing it now? It stops a big Wargate mine. Yeah, true. Yeah, opponent just playing bad to just panic kill Tameshi when I had nothing in my yards. I need a target for it. Now I might just lose to subtlety though. We'd have like a couple subtleties. just gonna. Oh, there's nothing I can do. This is a matchup where maybe Orm's Chant is okay, honestly. Yeah, just bottom. That's really bad if I top and they have something for Dryads. Just because it's hard for them to counter the chant, and I don't know. It's tough though. It's tough to have everything. Not a great sign when you're open and plays bad and you still lose. Not sure if that matchup's tough or not though. Because they drew pretty well, and I never had a good 7-card hand. Can I win? Wood Elf, Surveil a Lotus. Don't have the mana to bring it back. I'm at 8. I guess I'm not quite dead on boards. I go down to 1. Dude, I'm so bad fetching all the green Surveil lands. Oops. This might be a 4 Surveil land deck, I guess. It's kind of hard for them to draw bad though. Like the Guide Pride's draws are a little scary. And then the Riddler Filia draws have a lot of interaction. Plus they were playing the subtlety builds. Subtlety Force builds. I have a hard time believing that build is better than the regular build, but it is good when you draw Riddler. Seems like it would be kind of bad if you don't draw Riddler, but maybe just hard casting Subtlety and hard casting Force is just good enough in enough matchups. See you. All right, sorry. All right. I don't think I have a note, but let's see. Okay. Friends come down. Oh yeah, it was just the one evening. Um, you know what? I don't know that I can win though. Hmm. I get Green Sun for Ice Still, and then Mellow Lotus, and get a lot of mana. But then what? Can I get rid of both flyers? Yeah, I guess I can pen. I can prison one and. All right, let's see. And there's nothing better I can mill, right? I can get than Ice Still here. Wait, do I even have the mana? I don't have the mana. And I'm at one. Yeah, I guess I'm cooked. I don't know. Not a bad start. For like how hateful of a matchup it seems. That might be like. Thing is, was a deck like Tameshi is going to be a bit like Living End. You're going to feel like everyone has a lot of annoying cards against you. Maybe we should just build a deck more around Tameshi, like more static prisons, not trim lotuses ever. I'm getting a little too cute, and my combo's try strong enough. All right, we're on the draw. Could have a turn 4 kill. And we even have a Tri-Builder. So I got turn 1, so they're prop playing Titan. I think Titan used to be a really good matchup. I guess Titan kind of kills faster than you sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely to be Affinity on turn 1, so I got nothing. Hey, J-Koi. Fine, they're ramping. Are they ramping fast enough? Titan's still been putting up like. Seems like the good Titan players are still finding ways to win right now. Wait, what? What's that stream elements command? Is that the wrong one? Do they have weird? Timers podcast. Oh. Wait, where's a good one? Weird. Alright, they rumbled for Simius Growth Chamber. Can they kill me? Second amulet, 6 mana. Yeah, it was a timer. So Forest Guy's Eye still doubled white costs, I guess second pending, something like that. Ooh. Pretty awkward Titania in my hand here. I think if Titania was Aldamar's Skull, I win. How much mana would that be? Get a Lotus, cast Tameshi. Maybe like 8? No, I might have been one short still. Not sure what's better, casting the Tameshi or casting the Wargate for Lotus. A Salty Paris. How did Sorry Necro go yesterday? I had to go to bed. I lost in the quarters. I went 6 into Swiss and lost in the quarters. And I don't think the Soaring Machination build is good. I think you're better off playing normal cards, but I could be wrong. I think I just kind of had decent matchups and kind of ran good into Swiss. And then when push came to shove. Wait, what just happened? Why did I draw a... Oh, it triggers for me too? Whenever one or more creature permanents are returned to hand, draw cards? Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot I was getting a Lotus this turn too. Oh, this game's very over. Unless they have like something weird. What do they even have in hand? They've done nothing. Famished World Sire. Is that the new tag? The Super Colossus? It's like people who run ultra marathons and stuff like Titan and Colossus is not good enough anymore. We need to go bigger. Looks like maybe have Boseiju. Please. Please Boseiju my Lotus. It literally does nothing when you have Tameshi in play because I'm getting an extra land into play. Okay, you usually want to make sure you have enough white mana before anything else. Ooh, fancy. Just in case. Can they have anything? Can they realistically have anything here? I doubt it, but you'd think a Titan player, which I guess now I haven't cast a payoff spell. I was gonna say you would think a Titan player would just scoop here. Like not maybe go through it, but I see I should at least yeah. Also, if you ever play against this deck, if they get to that point and you don't have like a really like over the top or way up stopping them, or you can kind of scoop them up. You will lose. Auto War, I mean Auto War doesn't really do anything. I don't think any Titan plays Auto War. They K command Tameshi. They play Kozilek's command in Titan now? Because like realistically the deck you can't really get unlucky at this point. Court is a scoop from a fellow brother, you're not gonna win. It's kind of ironic if the Titan player doesn't courtesy scoop there. I guess maybe I want to see the second payoff. Fine, fine, fine. I'll play a second Colossus. Not unreasonable. I mean, it is like basically impossible, but maybe this list is a little worse because I don't know. Um, let's just get another Colossus. All right, now surely they're gonna scoop. It's tilting. It's fine. My combo is actually, unlike the Titan combo, it's actually like not that slow to like eventually kill people. Okay, how does that work already? What do I want to do? Hmm. Let's do. Let's see. Let's get back this, that. I guess the mine into matter kind of helps there too. And the ice still, I guess. Lets you put the untapped lands into play. All right. Assuming I want Chan and Consigns and maybe Rab Disguise. Static Prison seems mid. Safekeeper Titania seems kind of bad. Riddler seems bad. The Fairy seems mid. Do they still do the scape shift loop? They still do the scape shift loop left, or analyst loop, I guess. Crypt. What about Bubble? Is Bubble good enough? I want to keep the ramp. I guess I'll keep Static Prison just in case. So we said don't trim Lotus, don't trim Rumble. Probably Mine into Matter in this matchup is not very good. And then I guess I'll just... I don't want to cut all the Mine into Matters because that's kind of new cards. They're unpacked, they don't rely on them heavily. They don't have random zeros, right? Just packed. I mean, Death Pact might be good enough. Yeah, I think this is maybe a matchup where I would cut Mine into Matter. Also, Tef, ramping into Tef with instant speed pending on Amulet might be good. Same for Rab Disguise. Can I trim a land? Guess I won't do too much of that stuff. All right, let's see. All right, got a turn for kill, and we have pending and crypt for interaction. It's kind of good. They got an amulet. Maybe I should play my crypt. Oh, they might have Vexing Bubble. Yeah, I'll play my crypt now. Maybe I should have played it right away. If they had Vexing Bubble, they would have played it on turn one. It's kind of nice that Vexing Bubble doesn't completely stop your combo. It just goes to the yard and you can still bring it back with Tameshi. I'm not sure who's favored. I think I am, but I don't have that much interaction. Feels like I'm a little more consistent. Killing people on turn 4, maybe. Or to just crack the bubble in response to suspend. You mean my own bubble? No, I'm talking if they have bubble and stuff. Another Tameshi? I mean, they do play Dismember, right? Guess I'll keep. I feel like there's a ton of super relevant cards I can draw anyways. – Do you go after the amulet here in case I have another one? Or do you play Tameshi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a red, haste it. Oh, whoops. Wait, did I even want to sack? Was what they have in the yard? Probably not, right? Sure, why not? They'd have played second amulet. Yeah, I don't know. Made it worry about Rapus guys. I don't feel like the scape shift loops wins here. Isn't that loop supposed to be much, much worse than it used to be? They probably can get decent value, but are they gonna ask me for the curtsy scoop? I mean, if people in chat, if they tell me and people and someone in chat seconds what they say, I'm a ritual glitch. Are you a Titan player? I'm not. I already wasn't like super knowledgeable about the old stuff. I know the old stuff, which was easily a kill, but oh yeah, I know that 4 land scape shift amulet was good before. I think it's supposed to be 6 lands and one on tapper for wow, okay. Maybe it's a kill if you have other stuff in hand already, like if you have the Zern Orb or Undeads. So what's the loop? Also, was sacking my crib better than or they did not have anything relevant. They had like one Boseiju. They need to show shifting woodlands or Urza's cave still. Right now, there's no guarantee that I can see. Yeah, I mean, they haven't asked yet either. I'd assume they would at least ask if they had it. And they scooped to me in game 1. I mean, they can deal a bunch of damage. Yeah, sacking the crypt was probably better than getting a land at this point. F2 Lotus suspended and Modern Tameshi in hand. I'm dead of the. So what do they do? The chain analysts. Oh, what lands are they getting back? They have creature, sorcery. They only have 3 types right now. They can test. You mean Talaria West? Alright, looks like I win. Oh no, they're still attacking. So what can they do if post combat? Can they like gain infinite life? Infinite life, infinite Boseiju or something? Infinite Talaria West? I can't really beat infinite life. Because in theory, with like 2 Lotus Bloom suspended, I could go Lotus, Lotus, land, Tameshi. Yeah, no, I don't have enough mana. Wait, but Boseiju leaves you as basics in land, right? In play? I mean, I can do stuff from free basics and no other permanent. And I guess they have Ottawa in hand, so they can bounce, but so I can go Lotus, Lotus. Can I beat Infinite Life? Can I kill their stuff? I probably can't. How many cards do they have? They need to not deck, right? If that they collect them, they can mail me out. My deck, I'm playing Lotus Bloom Tameshi, and then you kill people, Wolves, Colossus. They have Green Sun to not deck. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, it's a new deck. Antler Titan. A brief history of Amulet. Amulet has remained tier 0-1 through metas with KCI, Hogak, Eldrazi, Oko, Mox Opal, Treasure Cruise, Dick, Time, Faithless Looting, Golgari, Grave Troll, Dredge to this day. Deck is always the most broken thing in Modern and just avoids bans by being hard to play. Well, I guess that has not aged very well. I mean, they haven't asked yet. They haven't said that I've like... I'm not gonna courtsy scoop if they don't ask and they don't show me. Yeah, not enough, my friends. Not enough. They goofed, yeah, I'm sure. They goofed and now they're dead. I guess I should make sure I don't have both lotuses in the yard at the same time. Is it BM if I ask them if I'm like, didn't you have a kill last turn? I'm just gonna replay the on-tap lands. Keep it simple. You could have gone it. Yeah, I mean, how long does it take to get infinite life? Like as far as playability in a competitive Magic Online environment where people are just gonna make you do it, it's got to be a nightmare now, right? Already the like loop that kills people was long. I looked up possible sideboard cards against Amlin and Tron, and I came up blank. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Thought Not Seer if you don't have Domain, or I'm sure there's stuff. I think I have to keep. It's kind of funny how like now you just the lands you get to keep because of surveillance. Or you incidentally get infinite life. Zabots. I do untap a land for creator if you don't have it. So you can Wargate for a land. Or now you have Mine into Matter is a tap land actually. So it's either Wargate or I guess have a Wood Elf technically. I mean, it used to just be at 4 Wargates, so it was usually not an issue. Bread Mine into Matter is tapped, right? You guys have Ice Tail now. Usually find ways. Alright, I guess I'll just use my pending. Feels a little weird to do that. Feels like it might be wrong. Econ net a mana. Yeah. Yeah, maybe the deck's just better without Mine into Matter in it. Be kind of sad, but okay, let's not make the mistake. Let's keep the Green Surveillant in the deck. See if we can mill a Lotus. Back up to Tameshi. Just Prison Tameshi might be good. I can like... Damn, we're almost so good in that deck. I think Tameshi Bloom's just good, even without Mine into Matter. It is a pretty great deck for Rumble and Surveillance. I drew fetch. I could fetch for ice still. Get back a land. Play Safekeeper. Hope to mill a Lotus. I could let the prison die. Goodbye prison with Tameshi. That seems like super fancy. Oh, I mailed it all. Ouch. Feels like there's maybe a sig build of Tameshi. No, it was Ice Still and Rumble and Surveillance and like maybe even play an analyst in the deck. That looks like a lot of damage. Probably right to block, right? I think I kind of need to keep my Safekeeper alive for now. I need to keep my Explorer alive. Alright, and that's Shroud for the rest of the turn, so that one's good. Might want to sack one of the Surveillance too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need one more permanent for the City's Blessing. Ooh. Okay, I still need a payoff. Alright, I think that's GG. Should I give them back the guides? Is that bombardment gonna be an issue? Probably not. I mean, I should just play my lands first, right? Why not? Oh, you know what? ISIL in play is a problem, right? I've never comboed with ISIL in play. Huh. Wait, I'm dumb. I have Lotus, but I don't have an... What am I doing? Yeah, I kind of messed up. Time to get Titania. I don't have the mana to get Titania. Yeah, I should have like saved my land drops. Maybe for Surveil. That's who they're going after. Guess I'll save it. I mean, what do they even have? Charm? No, we kill a Johnny. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I feel like they could have done nothing, and I'm not sure I could have killed them here. If they had done nothing, has I been like stuck? Well, I'm just drawing the cards. I'd have done Boseiju. That's not a bad one to draw. All right, let's trim Tef. Yeah, ISIL is kind of weird. I think that's gonna cut the mine into matters. Oh well. Gonna be a little slow in that matchup anyways. I mean, I would have had Tameshi, some cards, some mana, a board. But yeah, if they do nothing there, they might just be good. I've also had a lot of people just scoop to Tameshi Lotus Bloom. They don't realize all it does is draw a card and you still need a payoff. That's happened multiple. I mean, I don't expect that to happen at the PT, so obviously that would not be like the greatest of testing, but you're gonna get some free wins. That's kind of funny because you're gonna get the reverse. You're gonna get the people who don't scoop when like you can't possibly fail, and then you're gonna get the people who like scoop when they were just fine. I have some decent hits. A little Rumble, a little Tribe Elder. What else? I guess not that many, but Windswept Heath. Okay, so my ones are Grazer and Safekeeper. I guess I need to Rumble and just take another hit. Tameshi brings back Crater. Bisa was that white mana at all. Just take archive rights. I might block here. I might just block. I think it's worth it. A treasure, 2 damage. Now there's a lot of things they can cast. Oh, Blood Moon. Letting me know. Letting me know I'm about to get Moon. Well, it's like not the greatest against this deck because of Lotus Bloom. That's pretty solid here though. Now we don't block. Why? Yeah, Ted, I know I couldn't get a. I'm not even sure the dealers. I think we tried once. I think there's a card we tried because I couldn't get a black border from Mana Traders, and I went to the bots and the bot like it's only like a weird printing I think that has black bordered on Magic Online, and the bots don't have it. All right, basic forest. Oh, that was it. That was the boil. No, I like the mascot. Stands out. Let's keep it that way. We're right on time. I wonder if I'm making my deck worse by having all these double white spells against one moon. Oops, old basics. GG. Nah, I just gotta pray I don't draw the Sakura Tribal there. Alright, we need something that does something. Or just like a couple fetch lands. I mean, seems like I'm in a good spot. I'm good if I draw lands. I'm good if I draw spells. Maybe a Lotus Bloom down the line is going to be a bad draw. It'll be too slow. Wow, the goat. Is it the goat though? Should I let them have a token? I'll let them have a token, I guess. What's the worst that could happen? Let's get green, white or green, blue. Probably green, white. Well, well, well. I guess I will keep. Yeah, Meryl. Unfortunately, it seems like mine into matter is probably worse than the cards I'm trimming. But we'll see. So we don't win-win, but should be able to get enough value. Overwhelm them with value. Okay. Do I want to pen? I probably want to pen the pride, right? Just in case. And I don't want to go nuts with Lotus for no reason. I can play Titania, get back to fetch. Fetch for Temple Garden. Kill the prides. And just say go. That's kind of a cool win. If I do win. Destroying my one-off payoffs and yeah, I mean, imagine that Mine into Matter was a Wargate, or that Wargate was a Mine into Matter, it would just be so much worse. I'm glad I killed the Prides. Because definitely feel like they could go over the top. They get to get rid of Titania, but at what cost? They can probably live a turn and then have a Johnny and still win. Alright, out at what? I brought back a fetch. Not sure what you're asking. Good thing they are not like an extra energy in the bank there. Flying voice would have been annoying. Wait, why did stack that and not the voice? The voice is gonna get blocked anyways. That's few. Oh, they wanted the Wood Elf? Got it. Oh, bonjour. I drew all the one-ups. I drew my landfall deck from the other day. Wait, Cub? Cub Halfling, maybe? Alright, I know Guide Pride Johnny Bombardment is messed up, but surely 8/5 freeze should be good enough. You're like, hold my beer. Is Pride lethal somehow? Pride's probably not far from lethal. Season Pyro discarding 2 spells, cast a Pride. I even have the Grazor to block to soak up the free damage. Oh, Rab Disguise. Yeah, I get to keep my Titania. I think they could have Orange Chance too. They could have Orange Chant if they had a second mana. Like if they had a Guide, a something, an Orange Chant. Alright, I'm all in gas bag. Fog? Is there a fog in is there a one white fog legal in modern? Probably. Or are they bolting themselves? Safekeeper? I mean, it is a bot. Can't expect much more from a bot. Oh, is that the game one safekeeper too? Where it did? Oh, damn! It worked at a moment of weakness. I think, yeah, red safekeeper. I think I need to go open the door for Liz. Neither scooping. All right, I'll be right back. Is it standard for boards to run Bolt? No, it is not. I know Reed was when we were testing Boris Energy for the last PT. Reed was playing a bolt or two in the flex slots. I don't remember which match. There was a few matchups where they were nice. Seems like probably cards like Charm and stuff are better. It's a tough decision whether to begin or not. The little shits. Skills. They're not gonna kill my Dryad, right? Do we need a Matadork? Or is it silly to play Matadork was Dryad in the deck? Also, is Grazer reasonable with 23 lands? Grazer might just not be reasonable. Nagalion, thank you so much for the 66 months. Welcome back. I'm assuming I might be dead next turn. Oh. I was gonna say just Teth. Oh, I can't cast anything. Alright, I guess just Wood Elf and hope I live. Does it make sense to keep a fetch? I have Wargate for Lotus. Tameshi, draw a card. Malone, thanks for the raid, bud. Raid. Welcome, Raiders. We're playing a really cool modern combo deck. So my line strategy is going to be Tameshi. I still value get a Lotus, play blue. Oh, I literally need the mana, or else I don't have the colored mana to like Tameshi Lotus the first time. G Malone is part of the Ultimate Guard family, of course. Okay, is that lethal? I guess I'll just block. For a second, I hope you were playing Voucher. I'm playing something way more cool than Belcher. Oh, I get that with Seju, which might be really nice. Huh. Huh. I mean, obviously, I wish it was just a Wargate. I would win, but we've kind of established that Wargate it's at least good, right? We figured out that Wargate number 4 is probably better than any other number of Mining to Matter. Hmm. This is kind of above my pay grade, but I'll try. I will try. Lil can Nasib defeated Colorado. I had a brief idea for Mining to Matter taking turns deck, but I realized color of the low strobe is in Modern Legal. If you like taking turns, Macwin Sauce was playing a cool blue-red build the other day. So how much mana can I make? 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 8, 10, 12. Um, I don't know. I'm not gonna do Ice Still and assume it's good enough. Ice Still and Prage. I still should just also give you a mana whenever you oh, whoopsie. I think Magic Online is the goat. Or I want to do max mana this turn. I'd assume. Okay, let's start by getting max mana. So I want at least enough mana for Boseiju and Dubs the Fairy. That's 7 mana. Meaning I can mine into matter for 2? Okay, well that makes no sense. I should Tef first, in case I draw a Colossus. Oh, free puts a Tef in play, right. I should play the first Tef. The question is like, what'd you bounce? Maybe I'll start by bouncing the Saga. How bad can that be? Oh, I drew Green Sun Zenith. It's like all the complicated. Oh, but I don't have a mana left over. Wait. I'll draw all the cards and mill all the cards. But that's no good, right? Yeah, I could put a Tef into play. But I kind of want to put a... Oh, do we have it? No, it doesn't gain a mana because it comes into play tapped. Right? Down to 6. Down to 5. Spike mana neutral. Okay, the question, I mean, I kind of do want lands in play for next turn. Guess I'll do second to fairy. Still don't know what I'm supposed to bounce though. Maybe just bounce Ravager. So I've believed in the heart of the cards, clearly. I don't think the card really does so much for me. Mine for 0 would have worked. Really? Would it? Could have car. Oh no, they don't take car. Never mind. Really? It's 5 counters or 6, 6. Yeah, I kind of got guts. That was a good draw. They still have Ravager in hand. I'm at 18. If I get rid of the scales, I can play Ravager, have a fairly large ballista. I'm just gonna get rid of the ballista, I guess. I'm sure I didn't play this game super well, but oh well. This is a buzz. Oh, they don't have white mana. Is there another card in Modern that puts Lotus in your hand into play? Not a reasonable one? A better mind into matter? Feels like I'm just gonna just die to something next turn. Lady Octopus. Hmm. Lady Octopus only puts artifacts into play, right? Do they play Mox Opal? Play drum, maybe? Yeah, I should just rumble for Tameshi this turn. Wait, does that even work? Oh yeah, have I still? Oh, this sucks. Prestige? When this creature leaves the battlefield, draw a card, then you may put a permanent card in the... And you can even, like, call for it. Call for Vestige, Warp it, put Lotus, pop off. Sounds pretty reasonable. It's not the worst to fairy target either, right? Yeah, but it's like... It also ramps you. What is lethal here? Is like... Have free blockers? Maybe just the haste, the skateboard is lethal. I have Mox Opal. And a second scales. I'm just gonna have 6. I'm sure they're gonna go for it though. Yeah, I mean it's decent if you're playing Elademri's Fall. Could be a value target, and it's a card you're fine drawing. I can't tell if Ice Cell is good in this deck or not. Feels like it's gotta be good. Note that I could have gotten Grazer over Safekeeper. Not sure why I got Safekeeper over Grazer. I'm not sure what I was trying to protect my... Oh, I guess I was trying to set up Titania. I got baited, yeah. Been playing pretty poorly. Yeah, playing scales in a Ravdisguise format seems interesting to say the least. Okay, let's cut that Grazer. Let's cut Safekeeper and Titania, I think. Maybe I'll even cut the Ice Tail. I feel like they're going to be pretty bad at stopping my combo. Then I'll cut most of the Mine into Matters. What do you think are the top decks right now? I like black. I mean, I like a lot of the decks I've been playing. I think black green necro is good. I think my blue white control Chan deck is good.
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
I mean, you could just look up like what people are playing on Goldfish, and that probably gives you a good idea of like what's doing well and what's winning. Affinity, new meta leader, yeah, maybe. Would you change anything from your tournaments that you played last weekend? I can't remember. Just probably check the end of the stream if you haven't done that yet and see what I was saying. My opinion. I don't have strong opinion about what's best. I'll trade it. Oh. I was impressed by that Mardu deck the other day. But it's like one matchup. I feel like I lost I lost the game I would have not lost against like regular white reds was my blue white deck. So it does get forest. You can get punished for getting basic with this deck. Down the line. Yeah, I guess I've wrapped this guy's in my deck too. Yeah, sorry. Gab's opinion is that the PT is in 6 weeks and he wants to receive hurts. Yeah, I mean that too. Next PT is modern. It's got to watch the stream and read through the lines. It's like every turn. Am I in danger of dying? Yes, no, maybe so. You found a Ravager. Surely they're just going to take that. It's like, why don't I play the deck that is bad against Consign or have the Sky spending? Quite pretty cool to like Scepter Chan too. Bloodbraid Elf and Jitte. Sounds legit to me. I'm pretty bad at milling these Lotus Blooms. Ooh, that's nasty. Oh, am I just dead? One short, right? Wait, is that even how it works? Cauldron Ravager on Nexus? Is there another Ravager in the yard? Is there a tier 1 ISIL deck right now? What's the best ISIL deck people play? Like Titan? Like a dedicated kind of ISIL deck. I feel like there's got to be a good ISIL deck. Maybe you can't really build around a 4-man. I don't know. He did not post his Blu-ray list. Did you check the results? And see if he did well enough to show? Yeah, I cut them mine into matters. Maybe I kept in one. No, I just cut them all of them. Failed experiment. Or successful, I guess. Posted on Twitter. Quandrix Neoform? What's the combo? What do you do once you have Quandrix in play? Sounds kind of gas. Why do you keep killing Teferi? And the first time, maybe? This time seems all loose. I wonder if I should just get a Grazer at this point. You know, like that welding jar. Just waiting. Alright, I'm not gonna get Grazer. What do I die to? Just Ravager, right? And already have one gone. Is double Zabaz lethal? As double Zabaz is lethal too, right? Yeah, shotgun. And we knew they had one Zabaz in hand too. Yo, Canister. Thanks for the raids. Welcome, everyone. Trying Mind into Matter into Tameshi Bloom, but... Wait, why did I already have 2 poison? Did I just leave myself dead on board? Where did these 2 poison come from? Am I just blind? Turn before? Well, that sucks. I'd have gotten Grazer. I might have still lost. I needed to rip something. Wait, why am I... Oh, it's energy. You guys are mean. You guys are trolling me. I'm trolling myself. Whatever the case may be. Is that creature? That's nice. I swear I don't do it on purpose. I swear it's not an act. Why do I have my end of combat clicked? Alright, yeah, breathe. You're gonna do fine. You're gonna be just okay. Okay, what is if they have 8 piece? Or let's see if that's something like protection spell too. Yeah, I should have gotten Grazer. I really asked for it. Fine. Classic Nassif 0-2. Really, it was a 2-0 win, but... Alright, let's finish the league with these mine and 2 matters in the deck, but... Wargate number 4 is definitely back in. J Maz 2020, thanks for the Prime sub, appreciate it. It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's letting me know I should restart my computer. Goat, it is the Goat software, honestly. Imagine making a software so good that it's still relevant 23 years later, basically unchanged. Is this the game where mind into matter is going to be the nuts, and then I'm going to be like, well, actually, maybe. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to draw 3 cards on turn, like 3, put a Lotus into play, kill them next turn. No other card in my deck would have been that good. Reminds me of what the Cavs coach Kenny Atkinson said when down 0-3 against the Knicks. They NLE won 2 of the 3 games. I mean, I'd be willing to believe it. What? Because the was like like the Knicks are just always taking bad shots. I mean, you can just run hot. It is obviously like pretty unlikely you run this hot for this long, and then you lose game 4 by like 30 points. Oh, I'm just dead. That sucks. I didn't really mind into matter for life. So if this was Wargate, I would draw a card and have Lotus potentially. Oh, come and play tactic there. Well, if I win, should I even suspend the Lotus at this point? Oh, I still need to find a Lotus. And the game's going to be over in 3 turns one way or the other. Well, Mind into Matter was really good this game. Might not even be good enough. Looks like I'm dead anyways. It makes friend hot and the cap shot breaks beside being wide open. I mean, that doesn't factor in that maybe the Cavs were tired, right? Cavs were tired. The Cavs maybe crumbled under pressure. Like, what's he basing him like? Yeah, what's he basing that on? Their momentum was broken. That doesn't stop Raw. Oh, among them this turn. Oh, it's this turn. Yeah, it doesn't stop. We can still play the spells. All right, Chant, Magistrate, Consign, maybe Riddler, maybe Tef, Crypt. Does Bubble stop Rawl? Okay, Grazer can go. Safekeeper Titania can probably go. Riddler can probably go. I have a reasonable Riddler deck. The Fairy's probably not that good, right? Fast mana, Tribal or Wood Elf can stay. Like, do I need to kill them in this matchup? I can probably just log them out. Probably don't need the creator. I just got Ice Cell too. Kinda want to try and fit the Riddlers though. Ice Consign's not that good, right? It's mostly just counters Oh, I was like, why is there so few cards in my deck? Oh my god, I'm unreal. It's like, oh, all right. I think this is good. I think this is enough to. I just want to be like kind of almost a hate bear combo deck in a ways. Good enough. We'll have to do. Pig, that will just have to do. Ooh, Lotus in my bin and suspended. Did anyone, speaking of Goyves, did anyone try the Cosmo Goyve deck? Should I add it on the list or is it meme? You wanna challenge? Alright, I just need to not die. I really need to not die just a one turn. I need to dodge the turn to kill. They might have their own arms chance. They had a 19 player RCQ last weekend, Cosmo Goyve won. Like, when you cast the chance, I'm fine to counter Storm, that's not enough to beat them. Once they go off. Oh, this can only be cast. Wait. I should just do that now. I'll let them cast. I'll just wait, I guess. How many spells do they have? Philippe Citrip. Yeah, usually when they can Grape Shot you once, they can Grape Shot you twice. They minus Rawl. What if they don't minus Rawl this turn? I guess I just kill it. Yeah, I guess it's a good learning spot for me. Even if I end up losing the game because I didn't play the chance soon enough. Sounds pretty reasonable. Minus Rawl, or maybe once they cast. What about if they cast the flashback spell? What about if they cast I guess I should not let the storm count get to 19. It's probably a good idea too. Is flashback the new tech in this deck? Is it worth it? Does anyone know if that card's good, or it's just kind of like when they were playing that weird, the one mana cantrip that some people play, some people don't. All right, I do not have the one turn kill, but I think I should be able to do enough cool stuff that it's not gonna matter. Like put Magistrate into play, pending the Raw, get a Crypt into play, etc., etc. First, Colossus is gonna die, but that's also fine. So it dies because it's a 0/0, but you still get the triggers. Usually, basically, if you do that with 4 lands, you almost never lose. If you have at least 4 lands when you put the Colossus into play, I don't think I've ever lost, like, ever not kept going, basically. This list is a little different because it doesn't have Alademri's Call. It only has 3 War Gates and stuff, so maybe it's a little different, but let's keep going. Like Psych, Surgical, or Lotus Bloom. Speaking of Surgical or Lotus Bloom, do I have a Tef in play? I didn't even check if I had drawn the Colossus. That would have been like kind of mids. Also, this version does have like fewer lands in the past builds. Yeah, if you're not, I'm not gonna kill you this turn, but play a lot of annoying stuff. I guess I'll start playing the annoying stuff. Could do Grazer on the draw. Let's see, is Grazer, Riddler, or Consign better than maybe Mind Intimidator is way too slow. I think I'm just gonna do the Consigns, even maybe Riddler. And yeah, I think my deck's just too bad of a Grazer deck. When I have when I have Dryad in the deck. For the previous turn was a lesson that Upkeep Charm would have been better, or no? The lesson that Upkeep Chance. What are you talking about? I'm not sure. No, I think what I did was better. No, they basically spin their wheels and they use their Raw Ultimate. Also, they exile like 8 cards from their deck. Like, maybe that adds up. They're mulliganing to 4. Ramping. I'm not sure ramping does much for me right now. I will keep that one just in case. White, green, white, blue, green, white, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, Alex. I was wondering. I don't think there's much to be scared of. Maybe it's bad because you let them dig to like a pass in flames, and then it sets them up for next turn. All right, I'm not doing much, but I don't think they can go off with like 4 cards. All right, let's see what they hit. Raw and Chance. So if I chant next turn, I could play the Static Prison and let it die just for Tameshi. They get a free roll. How does that work when I played if there's nothing? Exile target, no. Oh, Tameshi works was Tef, right? Never one or more non-creature friend you were a creature. Sorry. Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Already have the Colossus in hand. I mean, I could just get Tribe Elder. Tribe Elder, Chandam. Seems bad. It also seems bad to Chandam when I have Static Prison, honestly. Maybe I'll do it anyways. I don't have an answer. I mean, I have a static present answer to raw, which I don't know. Oh, there we go. GG. Same as last game. I'm not gonna kill them, but it was not a bad showing. What time is it? 1 hour. It got me on the hook for another league. I can start the league. I'll probably finish it upstream or tomorrow, but green sounds pretty great. I don't know how I feel about the fair stuff. Do you do tier list for modern? Nah, it's like too. I don't play all the decks, and I would just end up being influenced by MTG Goldfish probably. Trying to figure out what I want to do for modern RCQ season. Don't think Necro will do it for me. Did you try the black green list? I would try to if you wanna like try. You haven't yet. I think that's the. I mean, I'm gonna try it. Probably tomorrow we can try it. I think this build might be good. I think if a build is gonna be good, it's gonna be something close to this. Just light green splash, but the Surveil are nice and yeah, I think Halfling. I was joking. Halfling is the worst card in Modern now. It's just not worth it. I think it's probably even wrong to play a Halfling in your Omnath all legendary 4-color spell. That one I might be wrong about, but splashing for Halfling, it's gonna lose you way more games than it's gonna win you. Just too easy to kill. Everything. You kind of want to get Surveil on one, the mana, the awkwardness. You need to actually draw the Necro, the payoff. It needs to not die. You don't really have good push targets. I mean, Bowmaster is a fine push target, but I think, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just the meme, not really a meme, but worse than a basic like Mana Dork, Rampant Growth type of cards being worse than a basic land. Yeah, yeah, I was playing 6 discard spells the other day. I was liking it. All right, Mine into Matter is the first one. I mean, it's a good spell, but if we're gonna play good expensive spell, need to decide if that stuff is worth it. I mean, Safekeeper seems kind of annoying when you're playing a deck that's based around Tameshi and you're a Green Sun, and once you have Safekeeper and Green Sun, Tanya seems like a natural include. And ISO is kind of messed up, but I did get one. Yeah, it seems like it's got to be worth it, right? Plus the weird sideboard games we're gonna play. I like my emotional support Wood Elf. Yeah, in theory, it's a modal spell. You play it on 2, you put Lotus into play. The problem is was that line. Can you even go off on turn 3? Play Tameshi, you have 3 lands, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is 9 mana. You could pop off. Maybe I'll keep one. Wood Elf in Standard? Nice. And the Surveillant are still legal too, right? That's pretty cool. I said that Grazer was probably too bad in a 23 land deck. I need to oppose to one halfling. It is nice to be able to get halfling when you have 2 mana instead of just Arbor. I mean, it's the Fairy Tameshi deck. It's a little awkward with Wargate, but... Oh, we said the Force Surveil too. Probs another Lush Portico. Seems like a really good Surveil deck. And like Wood Elves, sometimes you run out of Surveil green. Should I cut a fetch land for it? 9 fetch lands. What's Hobbit? Is it like a regular standard set? Is it the one after Marvel? Bending was really good for me whenever I drew it. I think Spell Pierce is another good utility spell. Okay, 23 lands. Is Halfling gonna be better than a land? I'm gonna try it. Just after calling it the worst card in a small standard set. Just after calling it the worst card in Modern. Classic content creator. Just everything is just clickbait. I said I wanted more zeros, right? I like Bubble in this deck. We play Vexing Bubble or Mishra's Bubble. I mean, one is 0 mana, the other is 2 mana. I think the first bubble's kind of nice. Just extra density, stuff to mail. Maybe this is too good of a Reclamation deck too. Good old Savine. Emery builds? Nah. I mean, you can't really build... I don't think you can build an Emery Cultivator Colossus deck. Doesn't seem to make too much sense. It did kind of feel bad in a bunch of spots where I didn't just have value Tameshi. And nothing to bring back. Maybe I should just play more Static Prisons. Is there another enchantment or artifact a little similar to Static Prison, but maybe even better? Doesn't have to cost 1 mana. Or is Static Prison kind of the best one? Static Prison also kind of works with your Wrath Disguise after sideboards, potentially. Gives you the extra energy. The downside of it. Yeah. Also, call is pretty good in this card, in this deck. There's no way I spelled Eladamri right, did I? Eladamri? I think it's an A. Oh, I added an M. Okay, got there. F4 all board there. Like probably call is just better than mine into matter in this deck. Card didn't really come close to doing much. The one game it was good, I guess, against Storm, but I still lost, but it was kind of good. Petrified Hamlet or Bajuka Bog. Bajuka Bog sounds kind of weak, too weak. Hamlet is interesting, especially since it stops. Does it stop anything I care about? Oh, Vestige meme. Ooh. Yeah, let's just do the Vestige instead of mine into matter. Never even noticed, yeah. Just dabbing. Should go really light on the removal in game one. I don't know if Reclamation is worth it. It's pretty good as Rumble. Make my Rumbles better, my ice still better. I was also talking about one Esper Origins. Does no Lotus. Reclamation is kind of a ram spell too. Yeah, I don't think Hamlet is worth it. Unless I'm turning into a true mid-range control deck in a lot of matchups, but okay, this looks pretty reasonable. Halfling's probably my worst cards. Wait, did I move a Colossus to the sideboard? So I like actually on 61 right now? That sucks. I'm also down to one pending, which is like super sketch. There's gonna die to Guide Prides. Ragavan a lot. I have no ways to discard the origins, do I? Yeah, it's just too bad of a draw. Not gonna play that one. Reclamation is a reasonable draw. You just at least get back a fetch land or something. I don't have my one Riddler in the main anymore either. Tracker can go. Bisa can go. Maybe Bisa should stay. Crib Bubble. Maybe Rav Disguise is just. The card's so good though. And Bisa can kind of tutor for. May even mortgage for in some spots. Is Magistrate just a main deck card in Modern? Even Marduk has like the Legend of Roku and stuff. Yeah, did you see his son got banned from coming to the UK? Really? Why? Can they do that? I mean, of course it can do that, but being against genocide is, yeah. Wait, isn't the UK's like prime minister left wing? Not anymore, or no? As in, like he's a fake left wing. Isn't Hassan a CCP paid agitator? I don't know. I guess I'm an unpaid CCP agitator then. Wait, what's the CCP? Is that Russia, you mean? Or I guess I'm an unpaid CCP agitator then. Oh, China? Yeah, I forget what his exact takes on China is. Obviously, China is a bad country too. I'm assuming he says so. I'm assuming he doesn't defend a lot of what a lot of what China does. I mean, I think all he says is that China is like it's a country. They're like, you can't just mess with another country. They're just sovereign country. What topic did we? I don't know how. Someone, oh, Bobby just told me that. Well, there you go, Bobby. There's an opening for you. You gotta be ready for when Hassan just something happens to Hassan and someone needs to fill in the void. Hassan lost it. I mean, I don't watch his stream anymore much because it's just always the same thing over and over. But felt like I rarely disagreed with much of what he said. He's basically just repeating the same thing over and over because that's all you can do. Because the issues are not changing and are not getting solved, and yeah, I don't know. It's maybe I should try a version. Maybe I should try a leg with just the combo and see what and let's just what am I really scared against? Let's see how each matchup plays out. Affinity. I'm scared of dying before turn 4. I'm because you're basically really good at comboing on turn 4, like goldfishing. They have a tiny bit of interaction. Explosives on 0 to get your Lotus in the upkeep, deny you a bit of mana. 4 Crypts, that's a problem for sure. How do I deal with Crypt? Teferi's good at dealing with Crypt, pending, prison. Like, puzzle that instead of all the weird stuff, I just want more pendings and prisons. I don't think the Tina's really gonna save me. Maybe, and then after sideboards, like Force, Harbinger. Harbinger's not that scary. Consign. Goryo's, they combo me, they can maybe pick me apart, they have their own TF. That's gotta be a misclick, right? Whenever an opponent discards a card, you may put a counter on it. What? Is that a meme? Maybe they just like hand that card to their deck for the memes. Oh, Winter Night Stars is another one. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless you discard a creature card. Hmm. Like, same, this matchup, like, turn 2 Frog's probably scary. Being able to get rid of a TF. Having some Spell Pierce. I think I'm going to play the 1 Spell Pierce main. There's less a lot of TFs. And it gets other things. Yeah, Goryo's probably a solid deck. Me, that Wood Elf's gotta go. I love drawing it. And it's a good tutor targets. I don't know, all the cards seem kind of important or work well to your plan, and make sure your Tameshis are not bad in a lot of spots. I want to try the Vestige. If you had to pick a deck from page of Goldfish, what would you pick? That's a whole page. Living End. Dan Blank sounds sweet. Is that a May 20? Wait, Hipsh? What? Hipsh is literally in the chat. Sea Drina has been begging for a League of Glimpse of Tomorrow. Did that deck get anything new? Oh, was that the old build? I remember Omnath and kind of Risen Reef. I don't remember Pyro Solitude. Maybe it was. The value was that the value build? Was that what the value build looked like? Dude, that deck's, I mean, it's pretty strong, I'm sure. Not sure how real it is, yeah. I don't know how many Teferis did you beat? If you can beat Teferi bunch, might be real. Season pair. Wait, Wave Sifter is what, the 5-mana one that it looks for 2. You beat 2 Tefs. Alright, what should I cut? This has been way too long. Season Power discard 2 cards. Dead cards make 2 elementals. Oh, Season Power triggers Risen Reef. This sounds amazing. I mean, the easy would just probably cut Pierce and Bubble. But I feel like that's kind of me being lazy. Could not pay the Vestige tax. One call, one Vestige to put Lotus in place sounds kind of good to me, though. I guess I'll just play one Tef for now. And then one pending that you can't tutor for, just happy to draw the first one against almost anyone. Just one do Riddler in the main. Just do one Riddler sideboards. There we go. Okay. All right, so what do we need? We need Vestige. We need Lush Portico. And we need Scorpion. All right, I should try and keep track of whether or not the one-ups are like too bad when I draw them. Like the stuff like Vestige, Reclamation. Do you think the bud has ever given these exact cards together before? Lush Particle, Reclamation, Vestige, probably. I mean, surely isn't like. Wait, I thought it didn't give you mismatched porticos. Anyways, let's get into League. I mean, if there's Commander or a singleton format on Arena, surely on Magic Online, surely, right? My trophies won when the trophy league has 20. Looks like Pro Tour testing is going well. What was my trophy was? Does anyone remember? It wasn't Living Ends. I almost trophied was Valakut upstream. I was 4-0 and kind of punted the last one. Oh, it was on there. And then when we went 2-3, we like made the deck a bit better and went 2-3. Classic. All right, let's see. This is a turning point to my PT testing. One lander. Did I go up to 24 lands? I say 23. Really go one lander. I have 4, I have 26 outs if you count Green Sun. I think I'm gonna keep. Titan again. Just like last time. Sakura Tribelder worse than a basic land. Literally the first game, wish I had just like a land over a Tribelder and then a pending or static prison over the Reclamation. It's fine, I will not lose sideboard games to Titan. How many people do you think you'll be able to at least play a game with Tameshi during PT testing? Like, as in with my teammates, or? I mean, basically what I'm going to do is play decks, bunch of different decks, and be like, it's pretty good. And then if I think they're really good, I'll test them against my teammates. And, if I don't, I'll just move on. Okay. What can I even do here? Let's get Hallowed Fountain. Let's Rumble, I guess. Yes, Trivalver lets me cast Wargate, but this lets me get a land to cast Wargate. Colossus. One Colossus in the bin, one in hand, or one in the deck. Is that enough to win against Titan? I guess we're about to find out. Well, we have a payoff on this dead anyways, right? Tied into Modern Land full of Modern. Did you watch Jet Set Control Mirror final yesterday? No. I was really tired yesterday. Or was that 2 days ago? The orb? They already have it all. What are the odds my opponent doesn't know how his combo works, though? Probably pretty high. You think they've got the canister guide open on the side right now? Reading through the loops. Alright, chat. I actually want to go get a snack and stuff. I'll be right back. You can see I Oh no, how much time did they spend on their turn? Spell Pierce. I mean, I guess you never know. I'm probably gonna kill them next turn anyways, right? Might as well keep Spell Pierce mana up. Maybe they got nothing and they go like basic for Spelunking. Or maybe they play a bunch of stuff in. If this was a pending, would you get an amulet or is there an orb in that spot? Damn, Titan is so back. What a powerful draw. Arena Limited Championship qualifier this week. Ooh. Might have to play in. How do they work? What's the system? And Arena Champs qualifier is on the weekend. The Arena Limited Championship qualifier is this week. And here, I'm confused. All right, we do have one of them. Is there anything I should do reclamation for? We do have one of the Colossus in the yards. So I'm not sure how trivial this is gonna be. But I'm assuming it should just still be like fairly trivial because of Boseiju. Not Aurora. And like just drawing a few one-ups. There's like not a ton of land, honestly. Hmm. Alright, I don't think it matters. Okay, they're not drawing something very scary. I did draw Tef. Alright, sorry, I don't have time to read right now. Not that this ever stopped me before, but I'm gonna cast Tef just in case somehow that's good enough for them. See that I have a backup Colossus. Let's see. My Titania's in the yard. I guess I'm just gonna cast it. Maybe I should have like one Wrap Disguise in the main. Or spot like that. It's not a bad draw in the format, and you just kind of wipe their boards. Okay. Sure. So how does it work? Just kill that. Can I get rid of my own prison? Um, I mean, I get it, you're a Titan player, so you're used to taking a lot of game action and then still losing the game. Let's see, what do I have left in my deck? Wood Elf, a Safekeeper, a Nice Seal, a Vestige. Okay. Let's Wargate for untap plants. Let's Wargate for another untap plant. I get it. I totally get it. Let's do that. Let's auto war at the Colossus. How many cards do I have left? 16? I guess I can just stop putting lands into play, right? Let's float some blue. Let's float some green. Let's float some red. Put some more white. What's the other creature I want to put into play? Oh yeah, the Vestige. Alright, this is probably good enough. But Wood Elf also can get you onto a plan. Alright, I drew. I have 3 cards left. How big's Colossus right now? 17. I also had a woodland. Is this thing in haste? I still have that static prison, right? So. That Zurin orb. And then the way the loop works is you bounce the land where the footfall is. And then you bring back the footfall. And then, is there anything else I want to do? And they could have sacked 2 lands and go to 2. That's probably not great, but saving CO. I might want crypto, I want bubble, pending, or have disguise, the chance, the consigns. Maybe Teth, maybe Riddler. $65. All right, let's do the Riddler. Yeah, I know title police. I'm all aware. Let's not do bubble. Let's not do halfling. Let's just do the 1 tap. Probably don't need Footfall Creator, honestly. There's 2 chance in my deck. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I guess you can rumble away all your relevant cards, technically. On a joke that Titan's looking really impressive, but I think good players have been doing okay with Titan, or I don't know, what's the canister Titan thing right now? I guess he just played Arena all weekend. That's how bad Titan is. Or is the new loop actually good? I do have fetch plans, so let's do the bubble trick. Pending. I think I should probably keep pending, right? How bad can it be? The new loop's bad for mode. Oh, right. Answer is pretty damn bad if they have just spelunking. Or not. My sideboard card's looking pretty good here. I'd like to point that out. It's good sideboarding. Math. Mailed 2 lands. Looks like they just had bad draws. Like unlucky. They mulligan to 5 this game. 6. 6. Mulligan 6 into Grazer. Monsieur Yellow Hats. Hilarious. Oh, I thought it was Surveillance.
My beloved liege, Monsieur Yellow Hat, I bring before you this humble offering of my 76th month of subscribing to your Twitch channel. I implore you to think well of me, your most humble servant. I am always at your service.
Oh wait, I don't have I don't have a payoff. First on top. Optimus Prime, appreciate you. And the time you put into crafting these messages. Do I bring back a Lotus? Or do I bring back a bubble? Just bubble for now. It might have like endurance or something, or I guess it would have to be exactly endurance. Can consign the trigger. Dismember. Oh, I'm glad I got bubble. Saga. Now Woodlands is gonna be good. Should I just grab this guy's for free this turn? Or should I rumble first? You have 2 cards in hand. Really, I want this Grazer out of here. Yeah, Monsieur was pretty good actually. I remember if that's a repeat or you just came up with that. It's funny. Because Monsieur sounds like Mr. in French, basically. Monsieur. Monsieur, Monsieur. Or like if you say Monsieur with a very American accent. Kind of sounds like that. And probably take a turn off to cast Rumble and play around stuff, right? Probably not a huge rush. Crypt, Elder, Visage. I mean, Scapeshift's not very scary, it's consign in hand. Well, I guess I'll go stick to Visage. Buongiorno, Monsieur. What's up, Mark? I guess they could have their own Visage for Woodlands. I'm not that far off from just Green Sun Zenith for Colossus and beat them down. I'm in the mood to spew a bit. I don't even try to spew, honestly. Just slow them down and in case I have to tap out next turn. Wood Elf. I mean, it's totally not unreasonable for them to have another Dismember. Maybe I'm being silly at this point. Oh, I thought I had thought I had Surveilling left. Guess they're both in the bin. Could have Wood Elves and then fetch for Archive. Gembone. Also, if you know Florent Gedon, really all you need. Hugh would just use to go Gedon, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see. Let's see what they think about that. About me bringing back the Lotus. Does that also work, or Dismember? Which member? I mean, Tef would have been nice, I guess, but seems like it's probably not gonna matter. Oh, I did have 7 mana this turn for Colossus. But then I'm tapped out. Oh, I forgot to attack with Elf. I live in St. Louis. This entire city is overflowing with atrocious French. What? Excuse me? Can't remember the last time we saw Sea Rhino. I mean, wasn't it when I played Sea Rhino? That one time? Might actually lose that game somehow. Wait, did I just do 6? Oh, whoopsie! I saw Primeval Titan. I was like, 6 is what I need, right? And I missed the point of damage last turn. Yeah, where's the Vestige? True. Oh, they have to pay for Pact. Oh, they were super dead. God, I forgot they had to pay for Pact. So dead. They're probably still pretty dead. Oh yeah, Green Sun Zenith 7. I mean, I was not even thinking that I couldn't. There you go. Right back to the top. I'll pay. I'll try and not misclick that one. Alright, 7. 7 is what I'm looking for. And consign. Nice. And they have nothing good in the yard. Grazer. Can you imagine being like, I wonder if I should play Titan right now, and then you see this game? Alright, I'm just gonna counter it. They're at 10. I have a 10-10. That would be nice. That works too. Kind of nice that that prison was prison and not pending. And it might have not mattered if I didn't misflag the. That's surely one of the games of all time. One of the matches of all time. Like only Titan can bring you. All right, I'll just finish this league on stream tomorrow, and then probably maybe do one more, maybe Necro. We'll see. That was interesting though. That was good enough that I might play my teammates with it at some point. Should we just raid? Guys, AI is gonna save us. Suggested collabs, Yellow Hats. Incredible stuff right there. Record in the first league was 3-2. Not far from an C5-0. It's me, Aspiring Spike. What's he up to? Pensive Professor Cauldron. Alright, chatters. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care.